Hey, in this video, me and my coaching student, Connor Chapman, we're going to show you how he went from zero to $250,000 in 1 month with Shopify dropshipping. We're also going to show inside his Facebook Ads Manager and his profit day by day so you know what to expect when you find your own winning product. By the way, you're probably wondering if this is real or not. That's why towards the end of the video, we'll be revealing the whole profit on the $250,000 in 1 month. Do you sometimes struggle to figure out if you have found an actual winning product? Well, make sure to stay till the end of this video because we'll show you the day-to-day stats in Facebook Ads Manager of a winning product that will scale from zero to $250,000 in 1 month. After watching this video, let me know down below in the comments if you think that Shopify dropshipping is dead in 2019, and also let me know what is your current biggest struggle, so I know what kind of videos should I publish to help you the most.
What's going on, you guys? My name is Connor Chapman, and today I'm going to be taking you through my ads manager as well as my order metrics, which is an app that I basically put in custom spends to help show my profit margin. So before I get into that, I did want to give a quick insight about me and kind of what I've been doing over the last couple months. So I started dropshipping in November of 2018, and when I started out, I was actually able to scale to $1,000 a day completely by myself using YouTube videos and Google searches, which I definitely think is a viable option if you guys don't have the money to spend on coaching or you don't have the money to spend on any courses. So I think everyone has their own learning style and everyone has their own way of doing things. But if you don't have money, it's totally a viable option to learn from YouTube. I'm a perfect example. I was able to actually scale my store to $1,000 a day. But with that said, in order for me to scale from 1K a day to 10, 11, 12K a day, I definitely needed coaching, and that's where Ivy came into play. So in January, Ivy and I started the coaching program. I reached out to him on Instagram, on YouTube, through the YouTube comments, and basically I said, hey, I really need your help. And luckily enough, he was offering a coaching program, which I was very skeptical at first. There's all coaching programs everywhere out there. And what I just wanted to do was I wanted to invest in myself, and that's what it came down to. So I actually did end up quitting my job a month into the coaching program. I really wanted to invest fully, took a huge risk, quit my corporate job. I was making over $70,000 a year at that corporate job. I quit it, basically invested 100% full time into dropshipping, and since then the rest's been history. As of today, right now, of me filming this video, basically my store is at, for the year, over $250,000 in sales, which has resulted in over $40,000 of profit. So huge life change basically for me, and lifestyle change. I'm not telling you guys to quit your job. All I'm saying is that if you want something bad enough, don't be afraid to take the risk and invest in yourself, because it can easily pay off if you guys are willing to make it work. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into my ads manager as well as my order metrics so I can show you guys the profit. Okay, so we're currently in day one of my ads manager on February 18th. And as you guys can see, I'm going to go break it down by amount spent. So that first campaign up there is actually my winning product. The other three down there are just new products that I was testing that didn't end up working. So for the winning product, it ended up the very first day testing was 2 sales with a 1.9 ROAS. So very good. Knew it was going to be a winner, basically, kind of not necessarily on this day, but it was a very good sign, right? So February 18th, as you can see, one order for $25. I technically lost $86 because I had $100 in ad spend on the 18th. So if we go ahead and fast forward to the next day, day 2, the 19th, basically what we did here was we launched another 8 ad sets at $5 a day. So we kept the original 8 and then we launched 8 new ones. And what it allowed us to do is basically get better coverage for how the product was going to do. And it performed a little bit worse with a 0.7 ROAS. So for day 2, we had 4 orders, $100 in revenue, $79 ad spend, and we're still negative. We are at a loss of $10 and negative 9% net margin. So for the next day, on day 3, we launched another 8 ad sets and we got a ROAS on that campaign of a 2.38. Day 3, we had 11 orders, $300 in revenue, and as you can see, today we were actually in the green on the third day. So this was the 20th of February, 15% margin, $40 profit. So day 4, February 21st, we launched 8 ad sets at $5 a day, and we put the best 5 ad sets into a CBO at $100 a day, and it resulted in 25 sales, which was pretty good. Overall ROAS on this was 1.78 for the day. Pretty good in my opinion. On day 4, we had 25 orders, a revenue of $650, 12% margin, and a $77 profit. So for day 5 on February 22nd, we actually added retargeting, 10 basically USD per day budgets, and we also launched another 20 interest ad sets at $10 a day. On the 22nd, we had 27 orders, $730 in revenue, 11% margin, and a $79 profit. On day 6, February 23rd, we launched 10 ad sets at $30 a day, and these were all interest ad sets. We launched another 5 ad sets at $20 a day, and then another 5 at $10 a day for the lookalike audiences that we launched in our CBOs. So basically what we did was we duplicated the ad sets that we launched in our CBOs and put those standalone into their own campaign basically. So you have basically duplicates of what your lookalike is in your CBO and then also standalone. So it's spending, $20 to $30 in your CBO and then also spending $10 standalone in your other campaign. On the 23rd, we had 49 orders, $1,500 in revenue, 19% margin with a almost $300 net profit. Day 7 was February 24th. We launched a $100 a day, 75% lookalike CBO, a $200 a day CBO where we put the best 5 ad sets into that CBO, the highest performers from the previous 7 days. Also launched a 5 ad sets at $25 a day, which was, again, the duplicate of those lookalike interests. Launched them in its own campaign, essentially. And this day was, it was pretty good, profitable, 2.4 ROAS. On the 24th, 79 orders, $2,400 in revenue, 26% net margin. So net margin went up a lot this day and a $600 profit. So for the next day, day 8 on the 25th, we launched 2 $100 a day CBOs. These were the lookalike audiences of 95% video viewers and view content lookalike. Also launched 10 $20 a day ad sets, duplicating of the video views 95% and view content. Launched 10 to 20 interest ad sets at $20 to $30 a day as well. On the 25th, 90 orders, $3,000 revenue. Profit margin went down slightly to 22%, and our net profit was about the same at $680. On day 9, we launched around 10 random interests with targeting basically for audiences above 50 to 100 million, and that was at $15 a day. Launched more interest ad sets, $100 a USD CBO of 10-second video views. Launched another $100 a day narrowed down ad sets, as well as a $200 CBO of our best interests, and split it up into our best placements of age, gender, basically whatever was performing well. That's kind of what we narrowed it down by. So I was seeing a lot of men were purchasing this product, so I basically narrowed it down by that. On the 26th, we had 168 orders with a revenue of $5,446 and net margin of 23%. And today was the first day we actually had profit of over $1,000. The final profit was $1,200. So day 10 will officially go down, as the day the Ivy Zoo effect was born. We launched a $1,000 a day CBO, which was a add to cart lookalike audiences. Basically, we also launched two $100 CBOs for website visitors add to cart. Doubled the budget on a lot of our ad sets that were performing well. And throughout these last 10 days, we were also killing ad sets that basically were under a 2 ROAS. So we were being very, very strict, killed all the ad sets that were under a 2 ROAS to really help our profitability. On the 27th, we did have a revenue increase to $8,000, a net margin of 26%, and the first day of profit over $2,000. We ended the day at $2,200 in net profit on the 27th. Moving on to the 28th, day 11, the final day that we will show you guys. We launched three $300 a day CBOs, which were the initiate checkout, random interest, and purchase lookalike audiences. We duplicated those into their own campaigns at $10 to $30 a day. We also launched 10 $30 a day narrowed down interests. So basically, this is like the total summary of, starting on the 18th of February to the 28th of February. Since then, the store has really exploded, and that is what I want to show you guys. So 18th to the 28th, as a summary basically of everything that's been going on with the store. I've spent $15,000 in ads with an over a 2 ROAS and purchase conversion value of over $32 in that time frame. Basically, since then, it's been even crazier, increasing sales every single day. ROAS is not actually displaying properly on here. It is closer to around 2 ROAS. As you know, Facebook doesn't necessarily capture all of the sales. And the 28th, this was the first day that I ever broke 10K in a day, with 360 orders, $11,304 in revenue, 26% net margin, and $2,900 in net profit. So now that you've seen my ads manager and my profit since the 18th of $47,000 in profit and over $250,000 in sales, I did want to share with you guys how I got to that stage and some strategies that I used to keep kind of my sanity as well as keep my work ethic going. So there's kind of two strategies I used to help me get to the stage where I am today. The first one is finding your why. So my why was that I did not want to work at a corporate job the rest of my life. I looked around and I thought to myself, wow, if this is going to be my job, this is not for me for the next 5-10 years. So I started to look at other ways to make money. Found dropshipping, as I talked about previously, and then I talked to Ivy, January, and our coaching basically went from there. So it's currently March 18th right now, and we showed you guys from February 18th. So over the last exact month, I've been able to make $47,000 in profit, which is just absolutely mind blowing to me. And what I want to kind of share with you guys is that I was in the exact same position as a ton of you guys watching this video. I mean, I watched people that were on this side of the video, from your guys' side, and I thought to myself, oh, is this even, is this possible? How are they doing this? There's got to be some secret. The only secret for me is, one, finding your why, and two, you need to be able to make sacrifices that I had to make where I don't go out as much. I don't, play video games. I don't watch TV. I basically, I didn't sleep as much, during the scaling phase. Not saying that's recommended, but what I'm saying is you have to make sacrifices if you want to reach your goals. So the one thing I did want to mention actually at the end here, and I don't know if Ivy's going to put this in the video, but it's just a big thank you to you, Ivy, because you've been extremely helpful in my progression as a drop shipper and as a person, because you've allowed me to learn things on my own with your guidance. And I think that one thing I pride myself on is being a very good judge of other people's character, and being able to kind of see the morals and the ethics behind someone. And I think for you, what I resonated really closely with was your mindset on saving money and your mindset on just basically learning and being humble. So that's the reason I actually chose to do coaching with you over a lot of the other gurus out there. It's just because you just seem like such a genuine person. And then once we got to talking, it was an easy communication, back and forth. And since then it's been a great mentorship with you. So I just highly recommend, if you guys haven't talked to Ivy, or you haven't DM'd him or whatever, or gone to his coaching, whatever it is, he's very, very helpful, and he does genuinely care about his students and about his followers. So if you haven't already done so, just take the time to reach out to him and just talk to him, because you guys are going to be amazed at the value that he can provide and the amount he really, really cares about it. His student. Yeah, I just wanted to put in that I do seriously appreciate all the help you've given me, and I can't wait to see maybe that one day when I will end up passing you in sales or profit.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the part 1 of this case study here, and also check out Connor's YouTube channel, because he's documenting his whole Shopify dropshipping journey there. The best tip I can give you right now is to take action on what you learn immediately. Here's an example of that is Ricky, a member of my Facebook group. He watched one of my case study videos, he applied it immediately, and the next day he saw good results. So watch my other videos, take notes and apply immediately what you learn from my YouTube channel. By the way, a lot of people have been asking me about the coaching program, Ecom Dream Team, and the thing is, we are still working on it. It will take a few weeks for us to launch it, and that's because me and my partners, we want to make sure that everything is set up properly and we just don't want to rush things. Stay tuned for that. It will be announced on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram, and in my Facebook group, so don't worry. Thanks so much for watching this video till the end. If you enjoyed this video and you want to give back to me, make sure to like this video, comment on the video, and share this video with some friends. It really helps me grow my channel. So thanks so much and see you in the next video.